Hi guys, how are you doing? It's 8 o'clock and I'm here again. Pavel's playing. I think I'll just make this song like my thing. How are you all doing today? How's it going? Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. It's a beautiful Thursday, very cold outside. I'm going to turn this off. Right. So I'm going to turn that off. So happy Thursday to you all. Welcome to my Facebook page. My name is Charity Bygraves, as you can see on my page. Today, again, I'm here doing another weight loss video. You know, I'm talking about losing weight and losing a dress size. So I'm super excited about that, guys. As you can see, I'm not home. This is not my house. Just at somebody else's house, you know, because I couldn't get home on time to do my video. So, you know, I've just got to settle for being not at home. So, yeah, if you're here for the first time, I'm doing videos every day at 8 o'clock just to talk about my weight loss journey. I want to lose a dress size, as you can see, y'all. I want to lose a dress size from size 14. Look at my muscles. I've got muscles. From size 14 to about a size 10. If we can get to 8, that would be a good thing. If we can get to 8, it would be good. But I just want to do like a 10 so that you know, that would help me work. You know, the reason why I wanted to lose weight anyway is not because of my size or whatever. I just want to be a little bit more healthy because lately I've just been feeling tired when I'm carrying the baby. I'm like running out of breath, you know, when I'm running. Like I used to run a lot before, but now I run like 2 minutes and I'm like, you know, and I have to breathe like heavily. So I just thought it would be good to just eat a bit more healthy. So stop eating junk food, because I was eating a lot of junk food, y'all. I don't know if you all know McDonald's is my weakness. KFC is my weakness. And Burger King is like my super weakness. So I used to eat loads of junk food and stuff. So now I just want to implement more vegetables, more fruits, less carbs, less dairy stuff, less sugar. Yeah, so those are the things that I'm going to cut out of my diet. So yesterday in my video, I said to you guys, if you want me to send you a meal plan, let me know. And thank you so much for you guys that have sent me your email addresses. I'm going to send you that meal plan as soon as possible because I just want to get as many email addresses and then just send it all at one time. I don't want to do it now and then have to do it again. So I'm just waiting for everybody to send me their email addresses and then I'll just send it out at the same time. So, you know, it'll be easier for me. You know, I don't have to like, keep duplicating the same thing. But obviously, if there's other people that give me their email addresses later on, I will definitely send it to you. So please send me your email addresses so I can send you that meal plan. The meal plan has got like the do's and don'ts, foods that you can eat, foods that you cannot eat, foods that are good for you, foods that are going to help you lose weight quicker. So yeah, drop me a message or leave your email on the link below. If you don't want to leave it down, just message me and I'll have your email that way. Okay, so that is my journey, guys. So I just decided that I'll document this journey on here so that I can keep myself accountable. Because if I don't, your girl gonna be eating everything. You know, I'm gonna be eating everything in the show. So, you know, I just wanted to do it here so that I can keep myself accountable, know what I'm eating, when I'm eating it. And obviously sometimes I've got bad days. Like today I ate some carbs, you know, so I shouldn't have done that. But yeah, she, you know, she influenced me. She's such an influencer. But anyway, so thank you so much for coming and watching this video today. But I wanted to talk about my topic today is letting you know that it is okay to be you. You know, it is okay to be you. Do not be somebody else. It is totally fine for you to be yourself. You don't have to be somebody else. There's too many people that want to duplicate themselves. Hey, Gadaminus, how are you? There's too many people that want to duplicate themselves and be somebody else, you know. And like I said, even in trying to diet and trying to lose that weight, you can get out of your mind and say, oh, I want to be like this person, or I want to be like that person, but you don't necessarily have to be like somebody else. Hey Capello, how are you? You don't necessarily have to be like somebody else. You know, you can always be yourself. You know, love what you've got, love who you are, and then just work out from that love. You know, work out from that person inside of you, you know, because there's too many people that look at somebody else and they say, oh, how I wish I was like this person, how I wish I had that, what that person's got, how I wish my hair was longer like me, you know, I wish my hair was long. Then somebody else is wishing their hair was short. Somebody else is wishing, you know, we're always wishing, oh, how I wish I had nice legs, and how I wish I had a flat belly or a big belly or this, and my arms and my this, my nose, oh, look at my nose, how I wish I had. It's like we're constantly wishing to be somebody else. You know, we're wishing to be rich, and the rich people are just wishing to be happy, and the happy people are just wishing to be, I don't know, rich. You know, everybody is like a cycle. So we're constantly wanting things that we don't have. You know, we constantly just want. And today I just want to encourage you guys to just be authentically you. You know, the world needs you. The day that I realized that I can just be me, that was the day I thought, wait a minute, I've been selling myself short. I don't have to be like everybody else. You know, I don't have to act like another person. I can just be totally me. I can come here and tell you my faults and tell you my strengths and tell you my weaknesses and not feel bad about it. You know, a couple of weeks ago, I went to this conference where this guy called Fraser Brooks was speaking. I was going to say preaching, you know, because I'm always listening to people preaching. He was speaking, and he gave this example of not caring about what people think of you. And you have to come to a place where you don't care what people think about you so that you can become your authentic self. If you're going to care about hearsay, about everybody's talking, then you will never be the best you that you can be, you know. So if you want to go around with, I don't know, like a red jacket all over town, a super bright red jacket, so that you just make sure that you don't care if people are looking at you, do it. If you want to go around wearing heels because that's what you want to do, and not caring what people are saying, do it. You know, all I'm saying today, guys, is be authentically you. Do not let anybody make you feel like you're less than perfect, because you are perfect. You know, I remember I once wrote a song called You Are Beautiful. You know, and that song says, rest, remain assured you're perfect. You're perfect in God's eyes. You're perfect just the way that you are. I'm sure even somebody else sang a song that says, you're perfect, you're beautiful. I don't know. You're beautiful no matter what they say. That's the one. Words can bring you down. Yes, that one. It says you're beautiful. You know, like, don't let anybody bring you down, because you are you for a reason. You are you for your tribe. You are you for people that need you. I always say, you know, in my videos, that even if this video speaks to one person, I'm happy. If somebody's going to look at this video and say, oh wow, whatever Charity said really encouraged me, I'm like, thank you, because I would rather inspire one person than want to inspire 1,000 people that don't want to listen to me anyway. Do you know what I mean? If you understand what I mean, just give me some hearts or likes, you know, because sometimes we want to impress the whole world. We want to be good, like, for everybody. We can never be good for everybody. We are only good for a certain handful of people. And when you realize that you have certain people who are your tribe, then you will know that you can be the best you possible. You know, don't look at other people and say, I want to be like that person. You know, don't look at other people. Don't be a clone. Don't be a minion. Don't be anybody else's minion. You know, this is not Despicable Me. It's not Minions, the movie. You don't have to be anybody's minion. You could be like authentically you and just do you and be you like 100%. You know, if you're quirky, be quirky. If you're lovely, be lovely. If you're, I don't know, you like have a list, like, Who cares? You know, because so many people, they have these stories where they've been bullied at school because they had like maybe a deformity or something that maybe when you were younger it looked a bit funny, but as you grow older, you're like, actually, I like the fact that I don't have a 7 teeth on my, you know. You look at your nose and you say, actually, I like my nose. Actually, I do like my eyes. You know, because if you don't tell yourself that you like you, nobody else is going to tell you. You know, when I was doing my coaching courses, one thing that all these coaches used to talk about is affirmations. You know, it is good to have affirmations. Always affirm yourself, because if you don't do it, nobody else is going to affirm you. Nobody else. Or you might not have somebody else that keeps telling you things about yourself. You might not have a coach. You might not have a teacher. You might not have a lovely mother who says, you're beautiful, you're wonderful, you're marvelous, you know, you can do it, you can do all things. You know, you might not have that person. So if you don't have that person, you have to do it yourself. You know, there's this coach called Lisa Nichols, and in her testimony, which is such a beautiful testimony, she talks about when she was down and out and she didn't have anything and she was depressed, and she went to the doctor, and you know, the doctor, I think he gave her like antidepressants and everything, but she decided to go back home. And when she went home, she started doing affirmations. You know, started doing affirmations for like a couple of months. And after she did those affirmations, when she went back to the doctor said, wow, what happened to you? You've totally changed. You're like a new person, you know? So her affirming herself like changed her thinking. And this is biblical, guys, because the Bible says, be ye transformed, right? Be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. So you have to renew your mind. And what does that mean? It means turning around. So if you thought you were ugly, turn it around and say you're beautiful. If you thought you cannot do it, turn it around and say you can do it. If you thought that you're unable, turn it around and say you are able. If you think you are weak, turn it around and say, I am strong. If you think that, you know, you don't have faith, you're faithless, turn it around and say, I have faith. You know, you have to just turn it around and affirm that thing until it gets into your head. You know, someone said to me the other day that our minds don't actually know what is real and what is not. So if you tell your mind something, your mind's gonna work it out and say, oh, actually, this is real, even if it's not. You know, so there's these people that talk about attraction, and it says that what you think about is what you attract. So again, the Bible says, as a man thinketh, so is he. The things that you're thinking about day in and day out, if you're constantly thinking, I'm broke, I am broke, I am broke, guess what, mama? You're gonna be broke just because you're thinking about it. You know, you're gonna be broke just because you're thinking about it, because you're attracting all the brokenness, you know. So instead of you thinking that you're broke, start thinking, I can make money. Money comes to me. Money is for me. You know, there's enough money in the world for me. You know, you don't have to be the one that doesn't have to make money. You don't have to be the one that thinks, oh, when something good happens in my life, the next thing that's gonna happen is gonna be like bad. I used to think like that, guys. Every time something good happens, I'm like, okay, how long? I'm counting the days. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, and I know that by the 5th day, something bad's happening. And trust me, the bad thing happens, and I'm like, see, universe, God, I knew something bad was gonna happen, but because I was thinking it in my head, you know, I was like constantly thinking that something bad is about to happen. Every time something good happens, I'm like, I'm counting, baby. I'm counting like 1 day, 2 days. If it's not a day, it's a week. If it's not a week, it's a month. And maybe 6 months down the line, oh, yeah, I knew it. That blessing was not gonna last. Because I always say to myself, nothing good comes to me. I don't have anything good that comes to me, you know? And it's like a pattern, and you're thinking about it, because I used to think, oh, when I was young, this happens and then a bad thing happens. When I was this age, this happens and then a bad thing happens. When I was this age, this happens and then a bad thing happens. So I'm like constantly reminding myself of all the bad things that are happening every time in my life. And guess what? I'm just attracting more bad things to happen. You know, because as a man thinketh, so is he. So whatever you're thinking, that is what you are. You know, that is what you are. So stop thinking bad thoughts, start thinking positive thoughts. And I know, you know, people keep saying, oh, this positive thinking doesn't work, this positive thinking is this, that. It's not about positive thinking. It's about changing your mindset, changing who you are in your mind. You know, looking at the vision, looking at your future. This is what I want for my future. And you look at it and you say, okay, fine, I want to be a size 8. What do I do to be a size 8? Wow, I'm looking at my future. This is what it looks like. Then you start working towards that. You know, it's not just like, yeah, positive thinking. Yeah. And then when something happens, you're crushed. Oh, again, you stand up positive thinking. It's not like that. You have to start changing inside there, you know. And guys, when I started pursuing my coaching business, I wanted to change first before wanting to change somebody else. And when I looked at things, that's when I thought, wow, I really need to renew my mind, because my mind was so messed up. I'm a Christian. I was a Christian. I'm serving God. I'm loving Jesus. But I got me some messed up mind, you know. Because when you're saved, your spirit is saved. But your soul and your mind, sometimes it can still be captivated by the enemy. And yet, you know, you practice all this Christianity, you practice all this Christian walk, but you're not really living it, you know? So my advice to you today, guys, look at your mind. What are you thinking about? Look at yourself. Do not be somebody else. You know, do not want to be anybody else but you. Because if there was like 10 charities in this world, you'll be in trouble, because I don't mess. I'm such like a judgmental person. It's so funny. When you do something wrong, I'm like, oh, you did that, you naughty person. I'm like a mother to everybody. All my friends are like, no, Charity. When I walk into a room and I find people watching something bad on TV, I'm like, turn it off. And they're like, Charity, we're like 20. Turn it off. It's not good for you, you know. So I'm always a mother to people. So you wouldn't want 10 of me or 20 of me in the world. One is enough. One Charity is enough. And one you is enough, you know, because you know how crazy you are. So, you know, one you is enough for the world. So yeah, embrace who you are. Embrace yourself. Don't let anybody put you down. Don't let anybody let you feel like you're less than perfect, because you know what? You're perfect just the way you are. Having healthy eating, losing weight, and all that stuff is just it's like an extra bonus. It's not like, oh, you don't love your body, so you're changing the way you look or whatever. No, don't let people say things to you like, oh, I was born this way, and you know, I'm big boned and I'm this, I'm that. Like, there's no, I was saying to my friend yesterday, I've never seen a big bone skeleton, guys. The day I see a fat skeleton, like a really big bone skeleton, I'll be like, wow, there's a thing, you know. So if you want to be healthy, you can modify yourself and be healthy. You know, if you want to lose weight, you can lose weight. If you're happy the way that you are, hey, just be the way that you are. I just want to lose weight because I feel a bit tired and I'm not as active as I used to be. And, you know, I've got some muscles that I don't need, you know, so that's the reason why. But otherwise, you are perfect the way you are. You can be perfectly you the way that you are. It's not a game. It's not like a show. It's not a competition. You know, it's none of those things. You just be you the best way that you know how. I'm gonna finish this video at 20 past. Okay, so guys, I'm gonna be here again tomorrow at 8 p.m. So come back and watch this video. If you think this information in here was productive or whatever, please do share this video with someone that you know and let them know that they're lovely, they're beautiful, they're wonderful, they're excellent, they're the apple of God's eye. You know, the Bible says that you are the apple of God's eye. Let them know that there is nobody else in this world that is like them, because they're authentic and they're number one, you know. And I want you guys to know that. I want you to know that there's nobody in this world that can take your place. So never feel like you're less than perfect. Okay? All right. So I'm going to finish this video here, guys. So do join me again tomorrow. Like I said, I'm losing a dress, guys, for the 31st of December. It is going well, guys. My belly feels really nice and toned, as you can see. So I'll show you. It feels really I don't feel bloated, you know, because I'm eating well. So I'm eating fruits and vegetables, so I'm not feeling bloated in my tummy. I feel like I've lost something this week, because I tried to put on some pants and, you know, they just felt like they were falling. So I'm happy about that. But, you know, yeah. I'll see you guys tomorrow. So I will see you in my video tomorrow at 8 p.m. And remember, you are beautiful no matter what they say. So check you out in my next video. Bye.